Alright, DC Multiverse. I know they're not the best toys out, but they're also not the worst. I'm going to check out this Collect and Connect Doomsday 52. About a month late doing this review. I'm going to show you why. Alright, there's the Doomsday. I thought I'd start from back here and bring it in. Here's where I do all my filming. Got these little LED lights that are hooked up on magnets. They're battery powered or rechargeable, so I can put those anywhere. And then a lot of these guys doing these reviews, they're just using a cardboard box with some paper in it. I know, because I used to be one of those guys. Some guys are using sheets. You just deserve better than that. So I figured since I build shit for a living, I may as well build something cool to display my figures on while I shoot videos of them on this back. Each one of those lines is an inch. So as you can see, Lex Luthor is a little over 6 inches tall. Doomsday is a little over 8 inches tall. So right there you're already going to have a good thing for scale to see how tall these figures are. I'm probably going to put some numbers on there. And then also I put a drawer that pulls out on the front here. I had this skull doorknob that somebody gave me a long time ago. And I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to use it. The reason why I put a drawer on it is because what do you guys do with all these extra heads? It's just too hard to throw them away. So these are the ones I've acquired over the years of my collecting. There's quite a lot of them in there. At least 50. I don't know, there could be 100. There's quite a lot. Here's where I keep all my extra hands. There's a ton of those. There's my repair kit. I highly recommend that Gorilla Glue with the gel one, the green one. Really recommend that glue. That'll fix any of your toy problems. Got some clippers, some razor blades to cut these shells open. And here's where I keep the guns. You can close that up. So those are where I do my filming. I'm going to bring it around the back. Show you the back of it. And you get to see a little bit of my toy room while we do it. Ewok Village. Alright, here's the other side. You can see the lights are on. Got 3 of those going. They're plenty bright. So either way, I just want to do something a little bit better than a cardboard box or a sheet. Figure I'll step my game up a little bit. Maybe I could actually get a couple more subscribers. Okay, we'll start with this not very good Lex Luthor. The plastic on his face is really shiny. Looks like he just took a bath of Vaseline. Not really digging that at all. I didn't like the character in the movie at all. I thought that Lex was an insult to Lex Luthor, but either way, here's the toy. I passed on the other one with long hair because the Collect and Connect piece sucked, and they didn't really want that stupid gun. The only reason why I got this one is because I really wanted this 52 Doomsday. This toy, I mean, it's got big ugly joints on it. The sculpt is mediocre. The head sculpt, I mean, to me that doesn't even look like him. It's not a very good toy. Definitely don't recommend it. Alright, then next we got this Mutant Gang Leader. I already have a Mutant Gang Leader, but I'm still pretty excited to get this one even though they forgot the nipples. I mean, I saw them at New York Toy Fair, and for some reason they fell off in between here and there. So now he doesn't have them, but it's still actually a pretty decent toy. Multiverse always does a pretty decent job on the comic book characters. It's just the movie ones that they seem to fuck up on. But either way, here he is. He's pretty decent. And I'm going to do a little comparison because I do have the Mezco one. And then I got the one with the mud on the face. This is actually a really cool feature. Just locks right on there. And let's do a comparison real quick. So you can definitely tell the Mezco one is definitely a little bit nicer. It has the nipples. The joints on the Mezco one aren't that clean either, which is kind of a big thing for me. Like, they're not horrible, but those shoulder joints, I mean, there's a reason why they put clothes on their toys. See, he's got cloth pants. Now that's what I like. No knee joints. The knees still bend really well. He does have the mud on his feet because this is the mud version, the 2-pack one. That's the one I wanted to get. I didn't think like I needed to get any more than just one of these, but now I ended up with 2 because this one doesn't have the spikes on the head, so the spikes on this head was definitely a nice touch for me. So either way, this isn't about Mezco. Let's get back to this multiverse. Here he is. He comes with this crowbar. Just decent. I mean, I'm glad that he came with it. And this one came with the torch. The Mezco one didn't, so that's a nice little touch. This toy, if you don't have the other one, this is a definite must buy. If you already have the Mezco one and you don't want that build-a-piece, this is an easy pass. Alright, here's this 52 Doomsday. This toy, definitely not great. The reason why it took me so long to get this review out was because this shoulder, for one, these things always pop out. They're really hard to stay in. This seam right here, it was like welded shut, and my boy does a lot of custom work, so he went ahead and tuned that up for me. It just took me like a month to get it back, but this thing wouldn't move at all. It was just like locked in place. Like, it wouldn't do any of that. Whenever you do move it, I mean, it just comes right out of socket. I don't know if your guys do that too. I definitely have a problem with that. Another thing I have, this waist joint, it is, I don't know if it's supposed to move. Mine is definitely locked shut. Like, that thing is not going anywhere. The rest of the toy, I mean, it's not horrible, but look at this paint. It looks like a 3-year-old painted it. It's just real boring, like no attention to detail whatsoever. The sculpt is not bad. And then also I got like this weird skin virus on the back of mine right there. I don't know what's going on with the plastic there. Hope it stops there. They got this rock here. Like, I mean, could you at least painted that? A little wash on these spikes would have definitely made this toy a lot cooler. I just really wanted a 52 Doomsday, or a 52 Doomsday. That's why I went ahead and went for the Build-A-Figure on this. Let me show you the rest of my Doomsdays. Okay, here's the lineup of my Doomsday figures. We're going to start right over here with the Mattel, the Doomsday in the containment suit. I thought this was a really cool toy. I also thought it was really weird that we got it, and we got it before we got this one. And when we got this one, I was really worried that this one wasn't going to come out. But either way, the containment suit one, it's actually a really cool toy. I mean, I was really happy to get it. I just can't believe they made him in a containment suit. But either way, here's the other Doomsday for Mattel. This is by far my best Doomsday that I own. I really love this toy. As you can see, they put a little love in the paint, in the detail there. Like, you got that little blue wash in the spikes. The face sculpt is perfect. The cape is cool. I wish it was dirty. I guess I could make mine dirty. I just have a hard time doing stuff like that, just because I kind of feel like I'm ruining the value of the toy. Not like I'm ever going to sell this shit anyways, but this toy, it's almost Doomsday perfection. I really, really like the Doomsday that they did in the Superman Batman movie. I know a lot of you didn't, but I'd love to get a full-size toy of that. I just think that'd be a really nice touch. Here's the 52 Doomsday size comparison. You know, he's kind of right in the middle. I definitely like this size better as far as Doomsday goes. Here's another old Mattel one. They also made this in like a red one, but I just said enough was enough because I really didn't like this toy anyways. I thought he was way too small for Doomsday, so I didn't feel like getting hustled out of another one. And then here's an old DC collectible one. I thought they did a pretty decent job on this. He's just kind of skinny for me, like Doomsday. Like, he needs to be a bigger bulkier character like the Hulk. Like somebody that can definitely go toe-to-toe with the Hulk. But there he is. There's my Doomsday collection. Thanks for watching.